85% of people prefer text over email and phone calls because they want to engage in a conversation. All text messaging is not equal. Customers respond to people, not bots. Be more like people and start having conversations that end in conversions. Use Scipio.
You're a thief and a liar.
I only lied about being a thief.
Steal.
Lie.
We're gonna steal the ship.
Commandant, Lord Lieutenant.
An idea that is fully formed, fully understood, that sticks.
Well, someone like you to steal?
Ideas are bulletproof.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Steal this idea.
But you can't say before the podcast, oh, I hope this records, and then not check. Then you're just being lazy.
Okay, so I hit stop and it stopped. And then I hit record.
And it recorded again.
And I think we're fine.
There's only one way to find out.
I mean, that's you're dealing with new equipment here. We got a new space. This is
exactly
bushwhacking, so to speak. What a world, Andre.
What a world. It feels like
this is
the first post-apocalyptic podcast.
I haven't seen. Somebody said the other day they're like this is coronavirus is bigger than 9/11. And I was like, man, I guess it kind of is.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely with this.
We all went to work and school after 9/11.
Yeah, but this is. Yeah,
I mean, it's obviously completely different types, but like the impact on the world, like the immediate day after impact, seems to be so different.
Although I wonder, like, we live in this age of information and especially social media.
Exactly.
I mean, can you imagine 9/11 with Twitter?
Yeah,
like,
completely different.
Totally different. That's where we're starting pretty dark here.
Just a real exactly. I was gonna say a real downer of a podcast. Because honestly, like, I mean, we're gonna talk about coronavirus a little bit on this episode, but I'm also eager to talk about things that aren't coronavirus.
That's true.
To be honest.
There's today I finally hit a breaking point on toilet paper jokes.
Yeah.
I was like, I think
okay, we're done.
We've reached enough. Like
enough pictures of empty shelves with captions.
Exactly. Like we get it. It's funny. Yeah. Like I'm all about making light of a serious situation.
Yeah.
Like keep that
but
up.
Let's at least recite. Like let's move topic to topic.
Yes.
Of making light. Let's not beat the same. Because like let's say this thing drags on. Yeah. We can't keep doing toilet paper jokes forever. I'll do that.
Yeah, and I'll take. I heard I was at my parents' house for dinner, and it was like the most stereotypical. I don't want to say boomer, but like someone from that generation joke, and it was like, yeah, if it turns out I have coronavirus in 2 weeks, if I die, it won't be because of my coronavirus, it's because of my wife. It's like, even though it's a little cringy, I'm like, give me more of that.
Yeah,
less.
At least it's something different.
Yeah, less like, oh man, this is almost one roll of toilet paper. That's how much that car costs. It's like, okay, we get it. Price gouging is a thing.
Yeah.
Let's start
the podcast.
I think we should. 3, 2, 1. Hello again, thieves.
We're back.
We are back. Our hands are washed for 20 seconds.
Very clean.
Lots of cleanliness happening on the Steal This Idea podcast. We thought about sending out a letter to our listeners.
We're still here, guys.
We
are committed to entertaining you through this global crisis.
We wash our microphones. We wash our hands.
Yep.
We sanitize our ideas.
Exactly.
It has had me thinking, like, how can we innovate in this time? Because there are winners and losers and everything, right?
Yeah.
And when a pandemic rolls in, it's like, all right, travel, entertainment, anything that's like an event, like they get screwed. But so there's some winners out there.
No, definitely.
And I think there are some people who are like trying to break into the market. So maybe I think later this episode, after we get into the good idea, bad ideas, maybe we crack that egg open a little bit.
Agreed.
Well, Andre, it's been a wild week, but you know what the fans want.
Oh yeah, we're always here.
We're always
good ideas
here.
And bad ideas.
Good idea, bad idea. You start us off if you'd be so kind.
Oh, I would love to. Hug Sleep. I got this ad literally in the car in my Uber over to the office to record the podcast.
Really?
Yep. Hug Sleep is essentially a sack that you crawl into and you sleep in. So in these trying coronavirus times, just hop right in your Hug Sleep. Just don't even think about the outside world.
So
really what it looks like is a cocoon for humans, right?
Yeah. So my kids they have what's called a sleep sack.
Yeah.
And like if you have like little babies, it's handy because basically
it stops them from
like getting up. They can't really like crawl out of their bed or whatever. So this, jeez.
Have you ever looked at Archie in his sleep sack and thought, I wish I have one of those?
That looks really comfortable and not restricting at all. This feels, in one sense, it's like I get this. I understand why this exists because people are constantly looking for ways to. I mean, like weighted blankets. This seems like the next
We've
evolution.
talked about. I'm sure we've talked about sleep ideas on this podcast.
Yeah, this feels dystopian to me for some reason. Like I look at this and it's like, ew, I don't. That just
they look weird. Like when it's two people. There's a gallery picture with two people in a bed, both in their separate sleep sacks, and it's like, ugh, that just seems odd.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is how I want to sleep. I want to be able to hang my leg over the side of the bed.
Yeah, this reminds me of.
I want to kick out. Like I don't want to be in a sack at all.
What was that? We had an idea that was like stopped you from snoring, and basically it was like putting duct tape over your mouth.
Yes, basically, it literally was. What Scott's talking about is basically a Band-Aid for your mouth, and what the product pitched itself as is being healthy because apparently it's healthier to breathe through your nose when you're sleeping. Yeah, it's just like sleep is the most natural thing in the world.
Yeah,
we don't need to mess with it.
Yeah, I'm much more in favor of ideas to fix things like sitting, things that like we've like artificially made up for ourselves. Like we sit now, and all chairs are like not good for us, and like we're like, to me, give me more innovation there. Sleeping, it's like that is as natural as breathing. It's just like we know what to do. You just lay down.
You just lay down. You just anywhere.
Here's the thing, though. I think I would try this if it was $50. Like I think
but it's like
it's $100.
It's over. Yeah, which
it's 110. But right now, Andre.
Yes, of course.
The act right now, they got a pandemic sale, $99.99.
Yeah, I think
like looking at this, it's like this is not $100 worth of effort.
No,
like
it's very kind of cheap looking. Actually.
Yeah, like it seems like a really small. It seems like what somebody did is they took like a pair of women's leggings and they just sewed the bottom.
They're like, all right,
like jam yourself in here. You'll feel nice and snug. So yeah,
I mean, clearly not a bad idea. I think if you look at this and you're like, this is what I want. I want to sleep in a big bag.
It'd be interesting.
Then this is clearly the product for you.
This falls in that category of if I'm desperate and I'm not getting sleep and I've tried a bunch of stuff and I don't really want to take medicine, maybe sleeping in a cocoon, bring you back to the womb. Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's what you need.
Yeah, I would say not the worst idea, but like not at this price point, and I don't really know who this is for, so I'd say like that's an okay idea. I can't imagine this will exist in a year, but
we'll see.
We'll see. Do another one because I'm pulling up my other one.
So click my next one. This is called the Aribo Body Dryer, and essentially what it is a fan on the ground, kind of like a scale, but it has a big fan in the middle.
Interesting.
That points up at your body, and the idea is that it eliminates the towel because it air dries you using the power of the fan.
Interesting.
It says body towels are out of date. Why use towels when you can blow dry your entire body at once?
So out of date, those towels.
I know.
We've only been using them for the last 6,000 years.
Here's the thing. I kind of hate toweling myself.
It's
like one of my least favorite activities, I would say.
I will concede there's something kind of archaic about it. Of just like, let me just like smudge this.
I know. I don't like it. It makes me really uncomfortable. I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
What I don't like about this website is there's no. Oh, it looks like it's an early bird situation, so you can't buy it yet. So I can't give you a price point. But if it was like $100 or $150, it says that it can dry your whole body in 3 minutes.
This is what I'm worried about, though. There are times when I'll go to a bathroom at like Costco or something like that, and it's like, all right, wash my hands, and I don't see the paper towel thing, and all I see is one of those Dyson things. I'm like, because I know it's like only gonna half work, and the water's gonna like.
But this is in your home. So
I know it's different.
Joe Schmo. It's not getting used 800 times a day.
Totally.
But picture this, Scott. Wait,
does this come with like a little bag thing, or is that?
I don't know. Does it? Where are you seeing a bag?
Well, like the lady in the little GIF video, it's like she walks out wearing like what looks to be a towel, but it almost looks almost like a sheet, and then she walks up onto it, and then it blows up into the sheet. I wonder if
I kind of think that that's part of it.
Like, do you think that's it? Like, you put this thing on, and
then that gets you dry. Yeah, that seems pretty believable, and that's kind of, I guess, an innovation.
Also, I when you say, "Oh, dries in less than 3 minutes," it's like, wow. Think about that for a second. How long does it take you to dry with a towel? Like 10 seconds.
It takes a minute.
No.
I want to be really dry. Like I want to be bone dry before I put
It
any
takes you.
clothes on.
Okay, let's say it takes you.
It doesn't take me 3 minutes,
It's
but
you
it doesn't
one-
take me 10 seconds either.
Okay, but I'm saying less than 30 seconds, on average. I mean, if
not
you're
to get bone dry. No.
I think if you're a girl, maybe a little longer because you got to dry your hair. That requires more effort. But standing on the
I'm
sink
telling you, it
for
takes
3
a
minutes,
minute.
just like
It takes at least 1 minute for me to get dry.
I'm
with a dry
gonna
towel.
kick that to the thieves. I'm gonna put a poll on Twitter.
If you say it takes you 10 seconds, then you are a baby.
Okay.
Then you are a very small person.
Okay, I'm gonna say less than 20 seconds, less than 40 seconds,
Okay.
less than a minute, and then a minute to two.
Okay. And when you respond to this poll, I want you to first, before you do it, stop and just like count to yourself and get a feeling for how long 10 seconds is.
Yeah, maybe don't respond to the poll until the next morning. Take a
Yeah.
shower, count.
Give it some real thought, because give me the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Scott. I want this product. I really do. I think the thought of getting out of the shower on a cold February day and like it being hot.
I kind of
air-
like it in tandem with a towel, actually. Like, yeah, I don't need to replace my towel, but yeah, stepping out and just like, like
That's awesome.
laundry. You know, like
Yeah.
you throw like warm laundry on you, that feels great.
Yep.
I could see
This
that.
would be awesome because it would keep you warm, so you get out of that cold
Yeah,
post shower
I'm
situation.
kind of into that.
And it would get you so dry. I mean, if it works, if it's real, right? And it does what it says it does.
Is this Aribo or Airbo?
I think it's I've been saying Aribo.
I kind of like the name Aribo. too.
AREBO.
Do you think Dyson comes in and just like, no, we're gonna do a better one?
Fine. I got a
All
Dyson, I got a Dyson everything. I'll buy a Dyson body dryer.
Got a light cycle, got a curler, got
I
the
do not
whole
have a light cycle.
thing.
But
You think
you
there's
don't have to like it.
You think
I
there's
like
any way in the world this sells for less than $200?
it. No.
Not a millionaire.
But I think I would pay up to $200.
If this was on Black Friday and was like $135, I could be talked into it.
Here's a question. Why are they sending me Instagram ads if they don't even have a product to sell me yet?
That does seem.
Oh, it's a Kickstarter.
Oh.
I could go support the Kickstarter.
How much is it?
See, I'm on this website. They really need to get their marketing game together. So I go to their Instagram and it tells me it's a Kickstarter that launches on the 23rd. So I haven't started yet.
Oh, so they're doing some pre-hype.
Mhm.
They're trying to
Don't
get.
send me Instagram ads for a Kickstarter that I can't even support yet.
I wonder if it's like they're trying to gauge like click through, like how much, like do people really want this?
Yeah.
You know, and like you've clicked through it, and so now they're like, no, I guess
That's true.
this guy who buys a lot of toilet paper products, he's clicking
He's
through.
our guy.
He's our guy.
Yeah, I think this is a product for me who really dislikes, who one needs to be extremely dry, and two really dislikes toweling.
Yeah.
Scott, it sounds like, doesn't mind toweling.
I don't
And
I don't love
doesn't-
toweling,
it doesn't
but
take you long.
I don't think a 3-minute solution is like that's fixing my
Yeah, but it's like a pleasurable 3 minutes.
yeah.
That's my thought. It's kind of like a spa almost. All right, I'm going to
Um,
do another. Are you ready?
I got one.
Okay.
Go to Get Pro Ear.
Okay. Tell me about it.
So I saw this and I was like, this surely isn't real.
Oh no, we love those.
And sure enough, it is real. The idea is this is a device that helps you clean your earwax out of your ears.
Oh, I think I got this too.
But the way in which it helps you clear earwax is it's literally a tiny camera.
Yeah, I did get this ad too.
And so you
Yeah, I screenshotted this same ad, and I if I had scrolled further, I'm sure I would have brought it to the podcast. It sounds like you don't like this idea.
Okay, so I like the idea of a small thing, scraping out thing because Q-tips are effective. I'm fine with that. But like watching the
Dude.
innard of my ear,
I love it.
I wonder if it's like a some people are like popping zits and stuff.
Yeah, it's that same crowd of people.
Like surely, yeah, because to me it's like I have no interest. But I know lots of people
Yeah.
like blackheads and stuff. They're like into that.
I'm not like I don't watch like popping videos or whatever. But the thought of one, I do not like earwax. It's been discussed on this podcast. Two, the idea of being able to just like kind of go in and do the same thing that doctors do, really, but myself at home.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know why. I don't know what other application, but having a little mini camera that I
Yeah.
can just like,
Yeah.
tool around with, like, there's something kind of fun about that.
Totally.
Like I feel like I would end up using it for like other stuff, like seeing what's in my my disposal, or
Which would
something.
actually kind of be cool too, right?
Yeah.
So maybe there's multiple.
But just like cramming it in my ear and be like, whoa, there's a big glob right there. Let me just scrape that out. And
That's not appealing to you.
no, not in the least bit.
See, I would never go so far to say as that I'm OCD, but I really
You're on the fringe, is what
I
you're
really
saying.
like being clean. Like I hate the beach because I hate having anything on my hands like sand.
You're not a sand guy.
I hate sand.
It's dry.
Rough and gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. Everyone saw it coming from a mile away.
I really don't like sand. So I love this product.
Jack doesn't like sand. Yeah. Same.
I don't
I
like
can tell he's like really discomforted by it.
I want clean hands all the time. I only want clean hands. I don't like paint. I don't like any of that.
I get it to a certain degree. I don't like being, like having my clothes kind of wet, like stuff like that, or like
nobody likes that.
a
wet sock. It's like the worst.
Well,
thing
no,
in the
but
world.
like even just like you rub against something that's like wet or whatever, or like dirty, like really dirty pants that like are dusty or whatever, or like that's
So one question I have about this product though is if it's legal, right? Because if it is, like, let's say that this is totally above board. If you want to clean your own ears out, you can. Then I want to start, like, I want to make this a service that's available when you get your mani-pedi spa treatments.
Oh, interesting.
And we'll clean your ears out. Like, that sounds great.
Would I want someone to do that to me?
I would trust that person. I mean, so let's say they're
some
licensed and assured.
Some Vietnamese lady.
Well, it's not about race at all, but
I'm just saying if you're getting a mani-pedi, there's a good chance.
Scott is racist.
That's not racist.
It is a little racist.
I'm just saying I get a pedicure probably once a quarter.
Really?
And I don't think I've ever gone and there wasn't somebody from South Asia.
It's a cultural.
I mean, like, I think it's cool. Like to me, it's like, oh, that's the thing. Like they've got like a grapple on that industry.
Definitely.
I don't think that's racist.
It
maybe a little.
It is racist.
Racially insensitive.
It is a little racially insensitive. Anyway, so what I want to say though is, if it's possible, if you can get licensed and insured to clean out my earwax, and I can walk in same day and get it done, then I'll pay somebody to do it.
Interesting.
But it's like, because it's right now you got to go to a doctor, and it's like that's too much work.
Wasn't I telling you that? Yeah, I feel like I told you this. That I had a friend growing up. His dad was using a Q-tip and then like walked down the stairs and like tripped and like jammed it in his
maybe you
ear,
did tell me
and then
this.
was like deaf in one ear because of that.
Yeah, and I think I was like, Q-tips
Never again. Q-tips. Yeah.
Yeah,
I also
live by that.
would say I don't accumulate a lot. Like I don't sweat a lot. I don't have a lot of earwax,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's not like a problem I have. But I know that for some people, it's like
Totally.
they're waxy.
Waxy people.
So
I think it's a good idea. You don't have to agree.
I think it's a weird idea. All right, let's do one more and then we'll move on.
All right. Let's see what I have today. My last idea that I want to talk about is called Mudita. Mudita.com. And Mudita is essentially it's like a white flip phone. Or
reminds
flat
me of the
phone.
West Side Story.
Mudita. I just met a phone named Mudita. Mudita Perp. Enjoy life offline. Modern take on classic phone. Enjoy no distractions, an eye-friendly e-ink display, long battery life, ultra-low SAR value, and the features you need. So essentially, it's like an e-ink phone.
Do you know what SAR value is?
No, I have no idea. Do you?
I'm guessing it's like a radiation. I know that's a thing people
I
care
guess
about in phones.
Yeah.
In phones.
And essentially, the way it was built to me is like, this is the phone for meditation, which I think is nonsense. But I mean, it's a zero-feature phone.
Yeah.
That allows you to place calls.
So I had a discussion with my family today about this.
Yeah.
Because on several episodes ago, if the thieves remember, I had an idea that I still think is a great idea, which is a wristband, which is like kind of like the original Fitbit.
Yeah.
But the idea is it's not like, maybe it has some fitness tracking, but the purpose behind it is it's centered around notifications. And so truly, like, you can customize, some colorful LEDs and some like vibration patterns. And this is something you could wear and really leave your phone, wherever it needs to be. And like, to me, that's the problem with smartwatches, is that they're either so feature rich that it's like carrying another phone and you're just distracted, or it's like a Fitbit, which is like it just notifies you for everything, which is also not helpful. And so like what I want to know is like, is someone important calling me? Am I getting a work email? Am I getting a Slack? And like, do I need to run back to my phone to answer that? Whereas like if it's just every notification, I got to check to see what it is, right? Like anyway, so I think there's a space for something like a dumb phone, but the biggest hurdle is that dumb phones don't have a handful of apps that are necessary. Like I don't need to totally unplug.
Yeah.
I need to unplug from 80% and keep 20. But because these dumb phones are like, well, it's just calling and texting. It's like, well, then I can't do that. I can't commit to that. Exactly. I need my email. I need my Slack. Like if an important something comes up, like I need to have access to that. But what I need is some sort of barrier to everything else, like games and like Twitter and Facebook stuff that I don't need to be doing. Yeah. So that's my problem.
I had a brilliant idea while you're talking.
Hit me with it. These are the best.
This is so inspired.
Lightning in a bottle. Love it.
Exactly. So I think the exact same thing. Like I was thinking, could I have one of these dumb phones? No, absolutely not.
Well, and before I forget, just buy a Nokia 6630. They're $60.
Yeah.
Like just get a flip phone with another number on it. Like that. Like you can forward a number to that flip phone. Like you don't need.
If you feel like you need this.
If you feel like you just go buy a flip phone. Like you can get that for
phone.
No.
So not necessary. Yeah.
Anyway,
agreed. Picture this. So here's my situation. I have, I just started a new job.
Yep.
I don't even really know who's important yet. I'm getting Slacks. I'm getting emails. Like I'm in this whole new work rhythm. But even at my old company where I'd been there for 2 years, really, ingrained in the culture and understood everything. It's like sometimes stuff just comes to you that's important.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing is I'm like, well, what if I just only ever was notified from my boss? I was like, but then I miss when the VP of finance sends me a message. It's also important.
Yeah.
Same with email. So it's like that's Slack, which is one thing. There's calls. And it's like I get 100 telemarketers and then I get maybe 2 important calls a day. And then email and Slack and text and phone and whatever else can notify me.
Okay.
So, and it's a whole bunch of different sources, but I would say that an AI could probably go through my notifications and just tell me when something important happens. Picture this. You give it all. It's secure. It's private. It's whatever. But you say, go through all my emails, so it's like all my Slacks and all my texts.
It's like Okta. Like you log in to this like thing that like, all right, we're gonna synthesize and process all of your stuff, and then our machine learning can identify
can know what's important.
Do you think it could?
It can learn, so it's gonna notice what you replied to and how fast you reply to it.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's gonna learn. It's gonna see all these messages you've already gotten. What you replied, it's going to learn from everything you have, and then it's going to keep learning and keep fine-tuning. And what does that mean? It means, so first of all, you test drive it, like you train it a little bit. It's like, is this important? Is this not important?
Yeah, and there's probably some predetermined stuff of like, all right, like there's some no-brainers. Like if I get a call from my wife, it's like, I'd like to know about that.
Exactly.
Always.
And it's like, so you feed it all your data, and then it says, okay, check everything we came up with. And it shows you all the insights that it made. It said, we'll notify when this person messages you. We'll notify when these keywords pop up. We'll notify when this person calls you.
Yeah.
You're like, yep. You confirm everything. And then every day it sends you a daily digest. And it's like, here's how the AI is learning about how you want to be notified. Does that sound right? And then every time it notifies you, maybe there's like a feedback, like, was that right or was that wrong? Was that important or not important?
Yeah.
And then that connects with your watch thing. Because the thing is I could never say like, oh, I just want to watch that just shows me the important notifications, because important stuff happens that I could not like just write a rule for.
Yeah. Well, in my mind, like what the watch does is I'm able to take an educated guess based on the type of notification, as opposed to just like.
But then how do you handle Slack? Because I want to know when I get a Slack from my boss, but I don't need to know when I get the @channel for lunch.
Sure. Yeah. And that's where it gets tricky. And I think that's where this service, because I really do actually like that. The alternate, like as you started talking, it's like, I guess you could have some sort of like human relay.
somebody in
in
the gig economy
the gig economy who's just like,
who goes through your messages and is like, send, notify.
well, like, yeah, so you get a dumb phone
Yeah.
that like you can go off the grid on, and then this guy or gal calls you. It's like, hey, just so you know, so and so slacking about this. Do you want to respond? Hey, just so you know, you got a missed call from your wife.
But I can't have a person do that because of my privacy. But I could have an AI that does that exact same thing, right?
That would just sell your data.
Well, obviously, I have to commit that they're not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's
This is so it hits a bunch of things, which is like notification fatigue. Everybody's feeling the way that we're talking about right now. But they're also saying like, I love the idea of like being zen and meditative and going on runs without my phone, but I also have to keep my job.
Yeah.
So-
Because that, to me, that is the number one thing. It's like, I know it's nice, like on LinkedIn, it's like just unplug for a few hours. It's like, that's a really great sentiment.
Yeah.
But like the real
But
world,
I have a job.
Yeah.
I have a boss. Like I have people that expect things of me.
and if my boss is like, hey, I need something, and I'm not there, they're like, where are you? Where were you?
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, sorry, I was taking an hour of Zen. It's like, okay, well, this crisis happened while you were Zenning. So
Yeah. And it's like, I think that my employer is in favor of me having moments of Zen.
yeah,
Right. But we all have expectations. And also like my spouse and my landlord, and I need to know if there's a flood. Right.
what about this? Do you think there's a way where you could have an AI, it's almost like a Slack bot, that, so say you do have a dumb phone, and so you're getting a digest via text or whatever it is, and you could basically program a response, text it back, it says like, on it, be there, in, give me a few minutes, and then it pushes to Slack or pushes to whatever. Like, do you think that's possible?
Yeah.
Because I think if you could do
Why not?
that, where you could basically like respond to any email, Slack, whatever your app of choice is. So there's like some hub, and maybe it's like you just have to leave your phone on or something. But like you could then just really take a flip phone or this, Maria phone, and then respond, and then basically it's like maybe you have a couple canned answers of like, hey, I'll be there in a minute, or like, hey, I'm out of
I'm meditating.
I'm meditating right now. Like, if you need me, call me, and here's my number.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Would you call a service like that?
I have no idea. I'm horrible at names.
That's true.
I always have been.
Would you give it a personality? Is that too weird?
No, I hate never mind. But no, I don't like naming AIs at all. I hate it.
Interesting.
I think it's dumb.
Would you give it some sort of just like
It'd be like what my brain
Product.io or something
is like
that?
notification AI. Like I don't really I'm a no frills dude. Like
boring.
I don't. That's what I say.
How about SymPhoney, but like it's phone?
I hate that. I hate that.
Well, we needed to come up with a name for it because that's going to be the title of this episode. Because I think this is a good idea.
SymPhoney?
Not
SymPhoney?
SymPhoney, but something. I mean, not that, but
Okay.
maybe.
Well, I have another idea coming down the funnel. So maybe
Okay.
you want to name that one. I do not have a name for that.
Give us a name, and also let us know if you would use this, especially working professionals. I guess maybe non-working people would want this too. But my guess is this would be geared towards
mostly working people.
Which we are. Two
We
of those
are
people.
working men.
Okay, that's gonna wrap it up for good idea,
Good
bad
idea,
idea,
bad
which
idea.
turned into kind of a workshop. This idea, which is the best.
We love
time.
that. So
you know,
organic, so
so
natural.
organic. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple shout outs actually, because we've had some really great thieves,
Some new Patreon supporters. Right?
some new Patreon supporters, which we love.
We love that.
And just some good feedback. Lots of people. Oh, I have an idea also from one of our regular. She is a Patreon supporter, but she's like sent us a few things.
Love it.
First, shout out to Brady Berryessa.
Love it.
He's a Patreon supporter.
Yeah, and he's a really great listener to the podcast.
He is.
He would same day approach me about podcast ideas, which
Yeah.
I loved.
So Brady, hats off to you, man.
Terrible at Smash though. We could be real.
We appreciate you, Brady.
Yes, we do.
Also, shout out to Catherine Porter. I said Catherine
We've
Hart.
talked about Catherine Porter before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's my cousin,
Uh-huh.
and she often will like,
Engage.
yeah, she'll text me and be like, in fact, I'm going to read you her text because she was very positive about breadcrumbs, and she was like, Andre wasn't nearly as excited as he should have been.
What? I was into that idea. That's not fair.
She said, also, so many things I love about your last podcast. I actually love the breadcrumbs idea. I would totally use it while traveling or even on the weekend when we're looking to go somewhere local with the kids. And it's like not the same thing we always do. Like if you could search certain hashtags like hashtag kid friendly. Also, it'd be fun to be able to leave private breadcrumbs to certain people. So like we buried treasure at the beach in Hawaii for Scott's brother, who's good, going there next week. But I'm sure there'd be lots of other applications. Anyway.
I was into that idea. That's so unfair. I loved that idea. And I gave some good thoughts, I think.
She said pretty much, though, Andre's response was lackluster compared to how much I liked the idea. Great idea.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what Catherine
I liked the idea, too.
Anyway, so shout out to Catherine again. Great listener. And this is going to lead into, we're going to talk about a few things, but we are going to start rewarding our Patreon supporters in a few different ways. So we're going to have some bonus episodes for the Patreon supporters. So some in-depth, some longer, what the people, what our patrons want.
Some of our ideas.
Most tantalizing stuff.
Yes.
Also, we're going to make a little group chat. Might be on Slack or GroupMe or something like that. But basically, it's a direct line to the minds of Scott and Andre.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're like, oh man, I want to give you feedback right away. I want to send you some good idea, bad ideas. We have a couple people who do that right now. And we're going to give people a form to chat it up with us, and then maybe some video content as well. Anyway. Oh, and your mic just
Better,
yeah. Say that again.
Shouldn't have messed with that. I said, I'm really keen on video. I feel like Scott isn't.
Did you push a button? Is that what you did?
Yes, I pushed a button. Which I should not have done. I don't know what I was thinking.
What an idiot. Okay. And then Mary, where is your email, Mary? I got all these freaking WP Engine emails because.
Can you imagine? Because the Steal This Idea website is now live.
Go stealthisidea.com.
I worked really hard on it.
Really hard.
After promising it to Scott for approximately a year.
Yeah. I was like, hey, don't be cool, Andre. A website.
And the website is live, and you can
live.
check it out.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really great.
If you, so as you may or may not know, we have a new sponsor of the show. We're going to be, having a little piece on them here in just a minute. But if you want to sponsor an episode or a couple episodes, we have a kind of a cool form that gives you some insights into our listener account and kind of our target demographic and stuff like that. So if you want to sponsor a couple episodes, we have a cool portal where you can kind of start communicating with us. But yeah, all the episodes are going to be there. Eventually we'll have swag there.
Yeah. We're working. We set a March goal around
did.
shirts, and we have some early shirt designs.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to have some T Republic.
We're working on that. What else did we promise? Oh, transition music. That was another promise. I will say I was working on the transition music project the other night.
Didn't go well.
Didn't go where? It didn't go anywhere. I was just this is not even fun.
Yeah. That's maybe I'll
you should play with that. You can see what because you had transitions.
I did.
Yeah. Anyway. Come back to that.
Okay. So this is Mary Hickman's idea. So shout out to Mary Hickman for sending us an idea.
Yes.
Because we love these. She says, hey thieves, my idea is for an ice cream cone revolution. Sugar, cake, waffle have been the only flavors for years. What about an Oreo cone that tastes like an Oreo pie crust that you can buy pre-made at the store? Or a cone made entirely of cookie dough, Reese's peanut butter cups, or Snickers? It sounds like great options. You would definitely need a tearaway sleeve so your hands don't get all chocolatey, yada yada. I know this is at 1 million calories, but
that's what dessert is.
That's what dessert is.
Yeah.
Especially if people go to food trucks or amusement parks where you throw caution in the wind. And then she sent us her address to send a sticker. So
love it. We will send you a sticker. I'm on it.
What do you think about that idea?
So weird because I came to the podcast from IKEA, and at IKEA we were talking about crumble and how we wish that crumble had ice cream. And I was like, well, they kind of do have ice cream. I don't.
weak,
Does
though.
anybody buy it though? I don't think so.
I bought the Oreo one.
and it was nothing right home about.
It tastes like Oreo. I mean, it tastes
Yeah.
exactly what you'd expect. It's fine.
Totally. And so I said that I was like, they have ice cream, and they were like, no, it should be like at an ice cream place. I was like, well, maybe that could work. And then he's like, wouldn't it be cool if they had ice cream and then they had cookie cones made out of cookie?
Yeah.
I was, but what it led me to think the same thing that Mary's saying, which is like, really no innovation in the cone market.
It's
at
crazy.
all. Like at all.
Yeah. Like when I think about it, I was like, oh yeah, there's just like the one standard crappy one, and then waffle cones, which is like
Which are good.
Yeah, and I guess like you have like the dipped waffle cones. That was like a new, but other than that, not a lot.
Like why not a cookie dough cone? Why not an
Oreo cone? Are you
Kit
kidding
Kat
me?
cone? Like
Yeah.
these things
A mint chocolate chip cone
should be investigated more.
Because think about this, like the pairing combo. I would take like a double scoop vanilla on an Oreo.
Yeah.
And now I've got like this nice little jam going on.
Oreo
there.
cone.
Yeah.
It's irresistible.
I'm into that.
If you're out there and you own an ice cream shop, look into this.
Anyway, that's Mary's idea. All right, Andre, before we move into your last workshop this idea, should we talk about Pro Gear?
Yeah.
So here's the thing about, give me a second here.
Yeah.
We're tooling around with, some copy with these guys, but like ultimately we talked about Pocket Pro Gear, a couple episodes ago. They reached out. They're like, hey, this is, they sent us some discount codes. But they are sponsoring the show, for the next couple shows. They want to sponsor it. They're going to send us some wallets. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to like evaluate those wallets and like play around with them and like give you like our honest feedback on them or whatever. But I'm just going to read you their copy here. You tell me how this sounds. So Pocket Pro Gear makes some really great everyday carry items like minimalist wallets and key organizers. They hooked us up with some, or they're going to hook us up with some. So if you go to pocketprogear.com, if you use the code Steal This Idea, so that's our first official discount code, you get 15% off, which is pretty rad. Steal This Idea, all one word, all lowercase. We'll put that in the show notes, of course. But yeah, like if you were just looking for wallets.
Oh yeah.
Just
ultimately not super satisfied.
Really?
At the end of the day, I could still have a new wallet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So
I'm excited for my wallet,
there's a buddy at one of my buddies at work. He has a Pocket Pro wallet. He just happened to have one. I was like, oh, awesome. And I've kind of thumbed around. They're like, this is pretty nice.
Yeah.
If you're like, I'm a minimal wallet guy, 100%. I have a leather one. But yeah, I think these ones are more like steel, titanium. Anyway, we'll give you a more in-depth review when we get them. But
code Steal This Idea.
Steal This Idea, 50% off pocketprogear.com.
15% off. I mean,
that's
really considerable.
Yeah. So I would say there's 3 tiers of discounts. 10%, which is like, okay, that's fine. 15%, which is like, that's not,
Yeah, that's considerable.
20% is like, that's...
All right. This is a steal.
They're just giving it away. Maybe one day we'll get to 20%, but 50% I would say is like not...
This is enough that you should take a look.
Yeah.
And use code Steal This Idea.
Steal This Idea. Anyway, that's our ad plug.
Love it.
You'll probably hear more of those like kind of at the beginning, maybe an outro. But yeah, that's Pocket Pro Gear.
Yep.
Anyway, let's talk about your last idea to kind of round out the episode on.
All right. Where are we out of time?
We are 38 minutes.
Just enough time to talk about my big idea.
Oh, yeah.
So, thieves, listen to this. I've got a plan. And it's that I'm going to steal an idea.
Oh, that's right.
Myself. You good with this? You want to talk about this?
Yeah. So, for those listeners who maybe this is their first episode by chance. Somehow. This is
coronavirus has put you at home. And you're like, I got to listen to something.
Our viral marketing campaign has worked. And this is the one you just tuned in on. We encourage all of you, the thieves, to steal the ideas that we talk about. Now, oftentimes these are like backlogged ideas that me and Andre have. Or sometimes someone comes on and it's like their idea or whatever. But like we want you guys to steal these ideas. However, Andre, it sounds like you got almost like a good idea, bad idea. You saw something pitched to you.
Yes, I did.
And something happened.
Okay. So here's the story.
And I don't even know what this product is, by the way.
Yeah. So as we've talked about on the podcast recently, I'm really into travel right now.
Yes.
And I I got an away bag. Love my away bag.
Can't say enough good things.
Can't say enough good
We
things about it.
gotta get them as a
I
sponsor.
know. I would love that. Away, if you're listening, please hit me up. Please. So I got that for Christmas. And then as a corollary to that, I ordered a luggage tag from Away. I think it was like $20, maybe 25.
Something special about their luggage?
It has my initials on it in gold. And it matches. It's a color match.
Fancy.
But other than that, like I still had to like slide the little piece of paper out and write all my information down on it. And I was like, this is kind of dumb. Like, I really hate doing this.
What am I waiting in line at Delta? Like,
it didn't feel right. I just didn't like it.
okay, go on.
And I was like, this is $20. So anyway, because I am into travel and I'm on like travel websites and doing all this stuff, I get constant ads for travel accessories. And
They got your profile pinned out.
Oh, definitely. So
traveling.
I'll call out the website that I'm stealing because that's how confident I am.
Whoa.
That, I can do better. So I sent you the link. And it's called disontag.com. And what convinced me that I could steal this is just the copy on the site. Like the whole site is pretty freaking bad, but I kind of like the idea. So essentially what Disontag does is they have, first of all, a series of pet colors, which I'm not copying.
First of all, a dumb name.
Yes. Horrible name.
Because
horrible
it's like,
site.
is it Dyson tag?
I know. These are all things that I've analyzed. So they make these really cute looking luggage tags, and they're like full color printed, and they're on like a little leather strap.
Oh,
and
interesting.
what they claim to do is so it's
Smart
high
tag.
quality PVC luggage tags, and it's a smart tag. And the reason it's a smart tag is because it has a QR code on it that goes to like your Get My Luggage Back to Me page, and it says like how to scan a QR code and all this stuff. Really, really interested in this
Oh.
idea of a QR code on a luggage tag. I think QR codes are not something I super firmly believe in. So kind of my play is one, a luggage tag with a QR code, which I like.
Yeah.
And that potentially you get like 3, kind of like when you order.
So is the advantage here that instead of having to put like your personal information, it just has a QR code, and now you're not like putting your home address
on a piece of luggage.
on a piece of luggage. Somebody will be like, oh, this is
Yeah,
where this
which
guy lives.
there's a play to be like, don't do that. That's just not smart.
Yeah.
But 2 is I think even absent that, it's like you click QR code is like one option at checkout, and the other option is just print my tag.
Yeah.
And like you set, you can put all this information on it. You can set the font. You can do whatever. I just think a printed luggage tag sounds nice.
Well, and some of these they have like a picture of New York on them. Like, they're
exactly.
kind of fun.
Yeah. So I think like all it really is like a couple of custom illustrations
Yeah.
for different travel themed things, and then a QR code builder.
Although this seems like it leans into like destinations. So it's like Madrid, Paris, London.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do that. I think I would lean more into design concepts.
Yeah,
so like a plaid
exactly.
and a
Exactly.
just
like whatever's hot right
a
now.
buffalo print. Like something that's like
Yeah.
speaks to my.
Sell them at like the same price point, which I think these are $7, which makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You can ship them in like a flat envelope. It's not rocket science.
Yeah.
Printed on like a nice plastic PVC luggage tag with your custom information on or a QR code.
So you punch it. So I go to this website. I punch in my address.
Mhm.
It generates a
pick the
QR
design.
code. I picked the design. It's like, great. This is $7. You log in with PayPal or whatever.
Exactly.
Sends me 2 or
Yep.
sends me 1 or whatever.
Totally.
And you're saying this website sucks.
It's horrible.
I could do this. I could do this company better. I could do the
The website's terrible. The product is not unique. Like, here's
Would
the thing. is I would feel.
Would you also do these animal tags, or would you skip on the animal tags?
The pet tags? I do really like the pet colors.
I mean, when I
to
go
be
to this
honest.
website on my phone, that is the first thing on the
Yeah.
website is the dog.
They do have
like a dog collar.
pretty cool pet collars that are the same thing, QR code, but for your pet, basically. Not copying that just because I think that's a lot harder.
Yeah,
Just not. So where I'm at is luggage tags
yeah.
that are custom, that they print for you.
Man,
Man, $7,
especially
with
too
a little
like
leather strap.
yeah.
And the other thing that I want to do is I want to send it to you. Like, remember how when you were in school, you would order your photo package and there was like a wallet size.
oh yeah.
So what I want is one of these that I can potentially put on my backpack.
Oh, so like you get a little
So
bundle.
one for my luggage, one for my backpack,
One for my
maybe
carry-on.
one that slides in my wallet or something.
Well,
I have my ID in my wallet. but-
you have your backpack, your carry-on, and your check. So you have like a kind of a large, medium, and small.
Yep. And they send them all together for like $10
Yeah.
with some like great graphic design, and we print the tag for you. with
Especially
your
if you got like a
information
good
on it,
illustrator that like
Exactly.
could put together like a dozen or so.
which I'm sure. And the reason I don't feel bad about stealing this idea is because I'm sure that's what these people did.
Yeah.
They just didn't do it very well. Like that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Is the copy is bad on the site? It's not a trustworthy looking site.
No.
And really all it is just graphic design plus a little bit of technology.
Yeah. And yeah, especially like the PVC, like once you figure out how to do it, it's like, all right, here's a sheet of PVC. You
Yep.
punch out 1,000 of them,
Totally.
and then just sit on your desk and just mail them off
Exactly.
on an as-needed basis. And then as volume goes up, you
Exactly.
send to a distributor, and then they take care of that for you.
It's just not that hard. So
Yeah.
I'm stealing this idea.
I'm really excited.
I'm going to keep this podcast up to date.
So this is what I think the thieves would benefit from, because if you're like, oh, I want to steal an idea, but I don't really know where to start, or I don't really know, and maybe this is something we put on the Patreon, but like kind of a vlog of
Exactly.
like this is the first thing I'm doing, which is some preliminary research. The second thing is marketing, and the third thing is buying inventory, and the next thing is making a Shopify page or whatever.
Yeah.
If you could catalog that stuff and do these like
Exactly.
little mini vlogs. I mean, we'll give it to the thieves, but maybe early access to the Patreon support or whatever. I think that would be super interesting.
And that's basically the plan.
yeah,
Because I think like one of the values of this podcast is there's a lot of good ideas on here. But what we don't really get into is like, how do you actually do these things?
yeah,
I think this could be an interesting exploration in how to actually do it.
yeah. And like you might find it's like, man, I thought this would be way easier. And it's not.
And that's learning too, right?
Yeah. And I would hope that, our thieves kind of take that like, oh, I don't want to make these same.
Yeah.
Last night, me and my wife, we love the Andres Loft idea, the toy store idea. If thieves, you haven't listened to Andres Loft, go ahead and give that one a listen. It's one of my favorite.
It's a great one.
It's one of my favorite ideas on the show, easily.
Yeah.
And we talked for probably 2 hours, like, what about this and this, and like we like really workshop through like all these different things, and just in that process, I was like, oh man, like I just like you uncover these like problems, these landmines you like don't even think about.
I will say in the age of coronavirus,
Probably not the
Andres
best.
Loft does not sell great right now.
Yeah,
Like,
probably-
this is not the time to start. I don't
No,
think.
no. Yeah, you wait till next year to do
Yeah,
Andres Loft.
exactly.
For sure. But yeah, like other thieves out there, if you somebody messaged me and they're like, oh, I really want to steal. They messaged they want to steal the blender idea. I don't know if I told you that.
The app?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's kind of social app.
Yeah. What do you mean? You don't know if we did an episode on that.
No, somebody said they wanted to steal
okay.
it.
Yeah. So, yeah, we talked about that one.
So yeah, like we want to hear from thieves, especially if you've like maybe even just something similar. It's like, oh, like this idea kind of inspired this other thing, and like we want to hear about it anyway. So yeah, thieves. Oh, do you have a name? Do you have a preliminary name? Should we let the thieves decide?
I've never once in my life had a good name. CustomLuggageTag.com. That's right, man.
Lame.
I know. But a good name is like kind of important. What if this was the brand for luggage tags? It's not really a brand for luggage tags.
Yeah, it is. It is something interesting where it's a good stocking stuffer because the price point's really good.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten luggage tags before as like a gift,
Mm-hmm.
and usually it's like, oh, it's like a nice leather thing, and that maybe it's like embroidered a little bit or something. But yeah, this would be like oh, they travel, like here's like I thought you would appreciate this luggage tag, it's $8. Price is right.
It shows a lot when it's like, here's the thing, is the price point is low, but when you get the tag and it has your name on it, you're like, oh, it's cool.
And it's and I think to your point, that feeling of like I got this I got this nice leather luggage tag, but I got to take out this like really shizzy piece of cardstock and
write
pencil
my name
it
really small on
pencil in. It's like, oh, my handwriting's terrible. Like, is this even
It
legible?
just
Is this
takes the whole spirit out of it.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah.
Into it. All right, thieves. We're gonna wrap up the episode.
We are.
Socials. So we have a new website.
We do. Go stealthisidea.com. Please visit it.
Which from there, that's a good hub because that'll take you
everything else.
to our Apple Podcasts. That'll take you to Spotify. I don't think there's Twitter on there actually.
Twitter is on there.
You sure about that?
I swear to you.
Okay, well, follow us on Twitter because that's where I predominantly drive the Twitter account. I want to engage with the thieves so badly more on Twitter.
Yeah.
We're getting more and more, but like I want more people to engage, so I can run polls and stuff like that.
But if you're not into web browsing, send us an email.
Send us an
idea
email.
at gostillthisideia.com. Send us your ideas. We will send you a sticker for free, absolutely no cost. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at gostillthisideia. You can still find us there, but also go to gostillthisideia.com to get to everything, to get to every page we have, to learn more about the podcast, to engage with us. We'd love to see you there.
I was also on 2 podcasts since we last met.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Scott is out there.
I am out there.
He's got a
it's-
podcast for every area code.
So one is one they're in our podcast network, which is the 5-Star Taco Bell
Okay.
news.
I wasn't sure if you were going to say listening for the right reasons. The other podcast in our network.
Not that one. 5-Star Taco Bell news. We reviewed the new Triple Lupa.
Yeah, I saw a video of this on the 5-Star Taco Bell Reviews Twitter.
Anyway, I was, I would say a good chunk of that, review. He got my opinion several times. So if you're curious about the Triple Lupa at Taco Bell, it's a pretty good show.
Love it.
The other show, this was kind of a random happenstance. Some guy was doing interviews. He has a podcast. His name's Michael Moore.
Yeah, to which I said, not the Michael
Not the
Moore.
Michael Moore, a Michael Moore. He has a podcast called The Bright Side. It's kind of I wouldn't say it's like a religious podcast, but it's definitely like faith inspired and like
Right.
we talk about Jesus several times in the podcast. So like,
Yeah.
you just know that going into it, But it was really good. Like we kind of talked about just like life and growing and like what that looks like and like what things I've learned from the hardest thing in life that you had to like overcome, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was like a fun, like good, like
Love
self, inspirational, motivational type of podcast. Anyway, shout out to Michael Moore and the Bright Side podcast. Check it out. It'll be linked in the socials. And then finally, pocketprogear.com.
Yes.
If you
Code.
remember,
Still this idea.
steal this idea.
15% off.
15% off. That's one word.
Key holders, wallets, they got it all. Local Utah company, right?
It's local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're probably in Utah. if you
There's
listen
a
to
good
this podcast.
chance.
So,
You're either in Utah or Ecuador.
yes. Our 2 biggest audience.
It's Utah, and then it's Canada,
Yeah.
and then the UK, and then Ecuador. That's like those are like our top areas. Anyway,
Little do we know we're on in like every cafe in Ecuador. The Steel's Idea podcast.
love these
We
guys.
love these guys.
They're so good. So if you also want to support the show, that's a really great way. Like if you're like in the wallet game, you're like, oh, I want to try a wallet. Like buying a wallet through that, like that obviously helps us quite a bit.
Yeah.
And become a Patreon supporter. Get some new content coming in
Very soon.
very soon. Anyway, Thieves, we love you. We appreciate you. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Use Scipio, the #1 engagement tool for sales teams that want more responses, appointments, and conversations. Message your leads and customers where they are on their phone. I'm not talking about phone calls. We're talking about true one-to-one texting. Use the code STEAL at Scipio.com for 2 free licenses. Use the code STEAL at Scipio.com for 2 free licenses. See you later, thieves.